What's up, people? Thank you for joining us. My name is Kelly Weils, and this is Fashion Hub. We continue getting to know what Bespoke City is all about, and the conversation is with the one and only Bollo BeSpoke. We continue, right?
Yes, exactly.
What would you say is your favorite part of being a fashionpreneur?
Okay, favorite part of being a fashionpreneur, as at now,
Yes.
is the money. There's so much good money involved. Yes, exactly. So right now, okay, I have so many reasons for being a fashionpreneur, but the money is good. Yeah, so I think that one surpasses every other reason.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Okay. By the fact that we have other, brands out there, I don't know whether you're aware that to make
Brands are
something
available.
Something that probably will say they call bespoke.
Yes.
But we don't know because we've not met all of them. But how would you say you always keep yourself ahead of the game?
Okay, number one, just like I told you, I major in mass production. So to me, I'm about corporate image. I'm about organizations that want to look good. So the major thing that keeps me up the game is because I have a big production house. I have so many tailors. I have a stable system that runs things.
Yeah.
So I feel that my fashion house is way above others because we are stable. We are a people that when you come to us, you are sure we are going to deliver in good time.
Yes.
You are sure that we are going to do things the right way because we have a good number of years of experience. So we are good in the game and we know what to do well.
Yeah.
So we have our experience as our major advantage, and we also have a good production house. Yeah, so that's our major production, our major advantage.
If you say that, because I remember when I visited your workshop, guys, they were quite over 7.
Yes, exactly.
Over 7 tailors.
And we do both day and night.
And they were working simultaneously.
Yes, exactly. So those are the guys that do during the day, and then we have guys that are coming for the night shift.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, what will you say are the key skills that you look out for when it comes to picking your tailors?
When it comes to?
Picking your tailors.
Okay, when you're picking a tailors, you need to, number one, I don't employ anybody that is 15 years and less. You have to have worked for 15 years and above. Okay. Because the fineness of tailoring comes with the number of experience. Yes, that is one. Number two, I will love a tailor that has gone to school. Somebody that has been taught how to cut. Not only on the street, but somebody who has learned in an institution. So that one is key to me. Experience and education. I really value that. At the same time, he has to be open-minded. When a tailor is open-minded, he can pull off any design that you're going to present. Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's good because in this particular situation, it's your name, your brand name. That
yes, exactly.
And you have to protect it.
Exactly.
And
no, with everything I have.
Yeah, and making sure all your products are consistent.
Very true.
Of high quality.
Very true. Very true.
Now, when it comes to sewing of fabrics, do you make mistakes, and how do you rectify these mistakes when it comes to, when you are sewing these suits? Okay,
we've made a number of mistakes. Okay, it's a learning process. Every day is a learning process. So we've made a number of mistakes. My tailors makes a lot of mistakes. But you realize that it depends on the intent of the mistake. There's some that even if you do, you realize that you can still work it out until it becomes a full pace. But there's some mistake that if you do, you still have to go back to the shop, get a new fabric, and start from afresh. Because the client does not want to know that mistake was done. He wants to come and find the outfit ready for fitting. Yes, exactly. So there are now mistakes we make behind and in the production house, but we just try to rectify them when you still have the chance. Yes. You
said that you can make a mistake and go get another fabric.
Yes.
So there are those fabrics that you cannot redo. The moment the thread goes through.
No, there are specific fabrics and maybe you have to import them.
Wow.
So if you do such a mistake, you have to get back to the client and talk something out.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Now there's this other thing before now, because we were talking about tailors and I just forgotten about it and I wouldn't let it slide.
Yes.
There's an issue in our country when it comes to trusting tailors.
Yes.
What can you say about Bespoke City? How do you deal with that?
We are stable. We have systems in place. So we always deliver in time because we people, we measure in corporate image, we measure in weddings. Like right now, we have so many weddings. We have weddings that are going to February next year. Okay, so for you to actually get yourself into that kind of position, it means that you have earned a name. It means that people have identified with you. It means that people have not been disappointed. So back then, we used to deliver late and all that, but we decided to do things the right way. So we have communication channels. We talk to our clients prior. Okay, at some point we have issues, but we have to let our clients know before. We don't wait for the last day, then now the client is in and you're not done. You have to call the client, tell them that I was supposed to deliver tomorrow, but because of this and this, please allow me to deliver the day after tomorrow. Yes, exactly.
Communication is important.
Very true.
Now, talking about all these amazing collections that you've ever made, do you have one that stands out when you look at all of them across?
Okay, there's a collection I did around last year. It was an African kind of collection. And it stood out because it got too much attention from the public. It was somehow designed in such a way that people will talk about it. Like when a man has it, okay, it looked like a gown on a man. I don't know whether
I've seen it. I'm trying to see whether I've seen it.
Yeah, it was just long and flowing. So it was like, okay, now what is this? So you know how the industry works, that people want to talk. When people talk about you, it's your name that is out there. So for us, that one stood out because everybody was so on our case. What is this? Where did the inspiration came from? Why this? Why this? So for us, that is business. And we sold so many pieces. Exactly.
So from that, what does a unique design mean to you?
A unique design means there is so much invested in it. From the way it looks, from the person having it, from the kind of finishes it has, from the kind of craftsmanship involved in the same. So a unique design must be something that stands out, something that is well done, from color combination, from the way it looks outside to the person having it. The person has to be comfortable and he has to be very much okay walking around with that particular kind of piece.
Wow. Thank you for that. So guys, one thing I definitely picked from Bollo is that for any designer out there, if you're working with other people, you need to invest in professionals, people who have been in the industry and understand what it is when it comes to specific what it is that you're dealing with. That's all for now. Until next time, hey, keep it BrandPlus TV.